Mike Wilmer.
I pull up with a pink toe, I put some diamonds on her toes, let that hoe know that I'm rich. You was used to pulling that money go for miles. I've been getting it since the Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like I'm Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge. My bro on a steaming stove, cooking crack like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toe, stroking her in a pit. LA live, I'm staying at the Lowe's with this Hollywood bitch. Got a 9 and a snug nose, can't wait to let it hit. Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick. I pull up with a pink toe, whipping she sucking the dick. I put some diamonds on her toes, let that hoe know that I'm rich. You was used to pulling kick doors, you can still call it a leak. Broken can't be fixed, with the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratch your heart the list. Got some amazing winnings, all on down my neck, cause a quarter brick. I've been getting it since the Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like I'm Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
Bestie, I just hit my friend, told her catch me. I'ma lick her skin, she so precious. Might not fuck again, she too messy, but hit and no flex. Rose gold on a miss. Drop 210, car game with no 10. You don't gotta do that though, you can hop in front of tip. Boy, 9 in the vent, like my dime and get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a 30 in the bed. I know niggas better than immunity, still didn't tell 12 shit. I got skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Miss Marcellas under the bed, screaming rock me kid. I put water on my head, then she got CC. Couple ops played dead, and they still got hit. I done bit lil' mama's spine, but it still ain't my kid. Only reason I use my line is cause she drank my spit. No cap.
I've been getting it since the Tyler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like I'm Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
Excuse me. Alright, general policy. Free women and men from mental slavery. That is the name of the game here. And how we do it, we look at or study esoteric and occult knowledge and, follow the patterns within the news based on, the date, and astrology, amongst other things, like the theme that is going on in the music. Last time I talked to you all, we had OKC winning the NBA Finals, and they did, as predicted. This is who we had at the start of the playoffs. Granted, I don't know, start of the year, pretty much like every damn year, I'd be thinking Lakers gonna win it. But once the playoff season started, shout out my guy out there in Vegas on Instagram. He basically was like, he had the Knicks and OKC, and that's what we went with. We had the Knicks all year. We liked OKC after the Lakers, but OKC got it done. They got it done. So let's look at that before we move forward, because we got a lot of talk about war, right? Iran, Israel, United States. They hit you with the Donald, the expert liar, fucking Gemini, air sign, liars. The devil moves through the air, if you didn't know. That's why they consider music to be that of Lucifer, right? Lucifer was the minister of music up in heaven, and got kicked out because he was so powerful. He thought he was stronger than God. Music. That's why they tell you now that hip-hop and music is evil, because it is. But nonetheless, yeah, so let's look at it. Again, if you are new, exoteric knowledge is what I talk about, mainly gematria, which is a form of numerology, and we talk a lot about astrology, and again, how the two are used by the world elite to to run the world, but we're supposed to see a ceasefire. That shit didn't happen. Donald came out saying there was going to be a ceasefire. Them niggas still bombing each other. You know what I mean? I love watching people like on social media make comments about stuff that they have no idea what they're talking about. They probably get the news from fucking CNN or some shit, but they don't look outside of anything else. You know what I mean? But it's really important that you do not watch the news, but read it through multiple sources. But anyway, again, 4 values per word, letter, or phrase based in the English alphabet. And again, it's all about patterns. This is how we're able to see the bullshit for the bullshit that it is. But first, before I get in any deeper, let's look at it.
Just want to say congrats to the winners. Of course, in the preseason, we thought the Thunder were the top team in the West to represent in the finals with a great narrative to win the finals, and that's because this is the 79th NBA season, and the Thunder used to be the Seattle Sonics, who won the championship in 79. And if you missed my work on this NBA playoffs, they've been paying all kinds of tribute to the Oklahoma City bombing that happened April 19th, 95. In Game 7, there were 95 points at the half. Remember, the game on June 11th was the anniversary of Timothy McVeigh being executed in Indiana. Execution equals 116, and the Pacers won that game with 116 points on the 11th day of the 6th month. But here's the real joke about this. I always talk about how they sync up sports with news and history. Not only were they paying tribute to Timothy McVeigh in Oklahoma City with this championship, but they're paying tribute to what's going on right now between the U.S. and Israel and Iran. I've been talking about the Templars, how important the Templars are to the history of why Israel is where it is, how Pete Hegseth, the current Secretary of Defense, has Templar tattoos all over his body. Look up.
At 1-800-CONTACTS, we're here for people like Allison, who's lost her prescription. Don't panic, Allison. Let us panic.
Fuck Allison.
The coach of the...
When I worked at Chick-fil-A, white girl, fat ass. Oh my God. She was fucking annoying, though. Not all white people, but down here in the South, motherfuckers annoying.
Oklahoma City Thunder, Mark Daigneault, his first coaching job was with the Jesuit University Holy Cross. And what are Holy Cross's nickname? The Crusaders. Remember, in gematria in the base ciphers, Knights Templar equates to 173. Today is the 173rd day of the year. With numerology, Knights Templar equals 65, like Oklahoma City equals 65. And you know how many wins the Pacers are going to be stuck on for the year? 65. And remember who died right before the Eastern Conference Finals tipped off? Jim Irsay, the Indianapolis Colts owner, died at 65. And these finals began on 6-5. And what day did the Pacers get their 65th win of the season? They got it on Juneteenth, which began in 1865. But again, Knights Templar equals 173. Today's the 173rd day of the year. With numerology, it equals 65. And when you run it in reverse, Knights Templar equals 79. Like this is the 79th season. And again, the Sonics won it in 79. Also noteworthy, Oklahoma is the 46th state. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the star for the Thunder and likely the MVP for the finals, this is his 46th playoff game. And you know who the 40th...
So if you're watching this is obviously from... the game wasn't even over when he was recording this. But, we had him winning.
President was Joe Biden, who was elected 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, the nation's second Catholic president, when Catholic equals 46. Remember where he fits in with the Oklahoma City bombing. The nation passed the first counterterrorism legislation ever, and it was Joe Biden's bill, and it passed on Governor Keating's birthday, the governor of Oklahoma, 68 days before Oklahoma City blew up, when terror equals 68, like CIA, also like basketball and championship. R.I.P. to Dikembe Mutombo, who died exactly 68 weeks after the Nuggets won their first championship. But yeah, this is another example of just, again, I mean, so many great examples in this series, how they paid tribute to news and history. Again, paid tribute to OKC. Again, the playoffs this year began on April 19th. First game of the NBA playoffs was on April 19th, the anniversary of the bombing. Again, paying tribute to Juneteenth in 1865. And now what they got going on with the new Crusades in Iran, synced up with...
And you know what the kicker was for me? The fact that T.J. McConnell's name is Timothy. That had me fucking weak as fuck when I saw that nigga's name was Timothy. I know that means nothing to somebody who's first time watcher or listener, but woo, do you have a lot to learn, man. Symbolism. You are being mind fucked by the government. We are, the government and the church, Catholic Church, they run the fucking world, and they are mind fucking people through symbolism and distraction. It's modern day Rome. Gladiator games distracted you from what is happening amongst the Senate and, the politicians, what I'm saying, who are all fucked up. Alright, you've seen Gladiator and Gladiator 2. I mean, any movie about Rome, they always show you that the fucking Roman politicians or emperors were retarded. Like, throwed the fuck off. But we praise that shit. We praise, they praise that shit. They give honor to them retarded pedophiles. Alright. They're telling you that there are a group of white people that are fucking thrown off. And you can't do anything about it because you're a pussy. Excuse my language.
Seth, Mr. Templar tattoos. But yeah, this is what we educate about every year. I mean, I've been here for over a decade now, calling out futures left and right. We weren't quite right in both conferences. My preseason pick was the Thunder to face Boston, and I thought I was going to get it right because I said look for Boston to start the year 19-5 on Larry Bird's birthday. They did start the year 19-5 on Larry Bird's birthday. Boston Celtics equals 195, and if they do go to another finals and win, they are going to be 19-5. But you know where Boston Larry Legend is from? He's from Indiana. And in hindsight, it's like, okay, that's why they did that. The tribute through Boston was really for Larry Bird in Indiana. And by the way, Larry Joe Bird, his full name equates to 79. Like the 79th season. He's connected. He's coached the Pacers, and he's part of their ownership.
And never forget, Larry Bird, playing for Indiana in college, Indiana State, lost the national championship in 1979, which is the same year that the Sonics won the championship. Again, 1979 is the 79th NBA season. 79 equals 22. Just like basketball. Basketball. I love talking like that. Don't you love when you see somebody who doesn't, talk, I guess, quote unquote, with the standard English, and then they put on their standard proper English speaking voice? I love that shit. I love it. And then you can hear it. It's like the accent changes and everything. That shit it's comical to me.
So yeah, that's the reason they put the Pacers in this scripted finals, and also how they could pay tribute to McVay. Oh, and here's one of my favorite things. Here's the other awesome tribute. Halliburton, the oil company, was founded in Oklahoma, and the star player of the Pacers, Halliburton, who went out with a fake injury today, 113 days after his birthday in the 1-1-3 league. Today is 143 days after Dick Cheney's 84th birthday. Dick Cheney, of course, is Mr. Halliburton. Today, the Pacers are picking up their 143rd postseason loss. And with regards to Dick Cheney being 84 years old, Indiana Pacers equals 84. This Game 7 is the 84th game of this year's NBA playoffs. And, of course, Sunday equals 84. And you know who's getting their 84th win of the year? Oklahoma City, picking up the 84th win of the year. Chet Holmgren on the line, also Jesuit educated, went to Gonzaga. But yeah, the coach of the Thunder, Mark Daigneault, first coaching job, Jesuit Holy Cross, the Crusaders. And if you haven't been watching my news videos, again, I showed you how all this stuff has to do with the Templars. And by the way, just the way they sync it up, right? The Iranian Revolution was in 79, the year the Sonics won it. Trump just turned 79 in the middle of the NBA Finals. And, now this right here. So, yeah, learn gematria, learn history, and you'll see the rig scripts as well as we do. You might even see it better if you can learn it better. But, yeah, what we've done is unprecedented. And I could just say But the reason I say we is because there are smart minds in the community who help out with the thoughts and ideas.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers? Sauce?
But yeah, Thunder was our preseason pick. And I showed you guys also how the opening night game, let me remind you what happened opening night of the NBA season. The Lakers won their opener with LeBron Raymond James, who equals 79. And he stayed on 79 home losses with the Lakers in that game. And remember who was watching? Remember, it was LeBron and his son Bronny, who was in attendance, the last father-son duo in sports, the Griffeys, who played in Seattle. And remember, at the end of that game, it was right before the World Series began, where the Dodgers went on to win it, who we also had to win the World Series in spring training. But they announced the death of Fernando Valenzuela, who pitched in the last Dodgers series versus the Yankees, and then the next day it was Rudy May, who pitched against Fernando Valenzuela in that World Series. It's back-to-back deaths right before it begins. Nobody blinks an eye. But Fernando Valenzuela equates to 79, like Cy Young. Announced dead the night of the opener. And again, this stuff's just par for the course. Stuff goes on all the time. Ritual sacrifices for the games, like Jim Irsay, right before Pacers-Knicks tipped off. And don't forget, Dick Barnett, who was from Indiana and played for the Celtics, or not the Celtics, but the Knicks. He died right before the Knicks-Pacers series, and Indiana equals 34. That series ended 34 days after his death. He died at 88, went to Fordham, the 88 university like Trump, Jesuit school. Knicks closed out their first series, their 88th game of the year, and then lost to the Pacers. And don't forget Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp going to prison. Sean Kemp played for Seattle, who are now the Thunder, and Sean Kemp's also from Indiana.
About that.
And you might recall he had the same 141 number ritual as Dick Barnett, whose name equals 141. The Pacers and Knicks series began on the 141st day of the year. But yeah, Kemp's a different type of sacrifice. He doesn't die, but he goes to prison. Or at least so we're told, and Dick Barnett's in the grave, along with Jim Irsay and what's his name for the Sonics? Slick Watts. He died during the season. One of the many foreshadowings that the Thunder would be here, and now take it, just like the Sonics did in '79. So again, you guys, you learn this gematria thing. You learn history, you pay attention, you see what's really going on. And if you're new here, look up the song Gematria, the Killing Name, and also look up the song Murder by Numbers by the Police. You got Netflix, that copycat movie, they even played the song Murder by Numbers right in it. It's about a serial killer. Till next time, Truth Seeker.
Y'all ain't ready, man. General Policy, Free Women and Men podcast. But that was Gematria fake news. You want to follow that. So let's look at sports for today. It is a Tuesday. Let's look at our date numerology. We got 75 date numerology. 6 month, 24th day plus 20 plus 25 equals 75. 39 date numerology. 6 month plus 24th day plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 39. 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 21 day numerology. And then 55 day numerology. 6 month plus 24 plus 25 is 55. 175th day of the year. 190 days left in the year. Look for New York to be in the news, Minnesota to be in the news, and possibly Indianapolis. You know what I mean? Indianapolis equals 75 if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that. But we know New York and Arizona both equal 39, so watch out for that. Let's see. It is what? Today's a Tuesday. Tuesday is named after Mars, which rules over Scorpio and Aries in astrology. Tuesday equals 95 forwards, 23 forwards with numerology, 94 backwards, 40 backwards with numerology. Mars equals 51 forwards, 15 forwards with numerology, 57 backwards, 30 backwards with numerology. We are in Cancer season. It is the 24th, so look out for more Iranian news. We know Iran equals 24. All right. Speaking of Iran, Texas, just did their little 10 commandment thing. Texas Rangers are 38 and 41. Iran equals 42. They can pick up their 42nd loss today. Orioles are 34 and 44. Israel equals 44. That's the theme right now. Israel and Iran. Let me see. So let's look at it a little closer. It looks like Baltimore gonna upset them now. Charlie Morton's on the mound. He's 4-7. He can fall to 4-8 with a loss. We got total date numerology of 3 today. I don't see him losing. And then Jacob Latz, that's a Jew. He is 1-0. So let's look at this. Rangers versus B-Ball. I was about to put Baltimore B more. Alright, and again, all the games are rigged, no matter the game, no matter the sport. I know it's hard to believe, but it is. Just like he said, Halliburton with a fake injury. I know you saw an injury, but my nigga, they could put a dragon on TV. You know what I'm saying? You see aliens and shit on your favorite TV show. That's all you're watching is a show. You know, they could do anything to that replay. You know what I mean? It's all scripted. They're getting paid millions to play with a ball. So if I need you to act like you hurt your fucking ankle and I'm about to cut you a check for $1 million for playing 20 minutes, why wouldn't you do that? You know? Why wouldn't you do that? They have people go on Fear Factor to win $10,000. You know what I mean? You don't think that they would make, you're just not, you're not open. Why would the government do that? Nigga, the government had your ass in chains. Fuck. But the Rangers are on the road. Their all-time road record against the Orioles, 140 and 213. Okay, too big of a number for me. Charlie Morton is supposed to be all-world, but he sucks this year. All-time record. All-time record in the regular season, Morton is 142 and 130. He can pick up his 131st loss, 32nd prime, or 143rd win. You know, I mean, we just talked about the 143. All-time home record, Morton is 79 and 60. 79th NBA season just ended. Latz wears number 67. 67 is the 19th prime. Mars equals 15. I'm going to go with Baltimore today. Their favorite, too, surprisingly. Be more ML. Over and under 9.5. I'll take the under. Tuesday equals 95, right? No, 90. It doesn't. And then be more with the point. Oakland versus Detroit. Detroit's 49 and 30, 26 and 12 at home. Oakland 32 and 48, 17 and 21 on the road. Upset equals 18. Get that 18 win. And we got 21 date numerology today. Oakland can stay on 21 losses. Schoolball's on the mound. He can pick up his 3rd loss. The game is in Detroit. Detroit, Michigan equals 83. So he could fall to 8 and 3 today with a loss. Then again, we got 3 date numerology because the 21 breaks down to 3. He could pick up his 3rd loss. I don't know about that. Let me see. Cy Young winner last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this nigga's like Turkish or some shit. Alright, in the regular season, Schoolball is 49 and 33. All-time home record, he is 27 and 14. All right, Mars equals 15. We talked about that. Today's Tuesday, named after Mars, but it was this right here. That 34th loss, I think Oakland got the 34. No, Oakland equals 22. They could pick their 22nd. Well off at how you spell athletics right there? Athletics, I think it's athletics equals 34. So Schoolball could pick up his 34th career loss in the regular season. Severino. In the regular season, Luis is 67 and 51. California equals 52. Let me see. He's 67 and 51. Mars equals 51 though, so that's going in his favor. He's on the road. This would be crazy upset if it happened. 30-26 on the road. Let's see what he is against Detroit in the regular season. All time on the road versus Detroit, he's 3-1. Oakland equals 41. Game is in Oakland. Oakland 41 in reverse with numerology. His overall record against the Tigers regular season, he is 5-1. He becomes 6-1. That's an upset. I'm gonna go with the Tigers to lose. Give me Oakland today. This is, you know, Oakland ML. Give me the over 7.5. And Oak with the run. Watch Oakland get their ass whooped. I'm gonna be mad if they lose, but I think the Oakland A's got a shot in this one. I like that upset. I like the 8-3 for real. I really like the 8-3, and then Detroit equals 37. Severino can become 3-7. That might be your upset of the day. And I love y'all know I fuck with Scooble, man. Scooble my boy, but it's Cancer season. Cancer equals 26. I think that nigga. No, he's a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. Joe Biden's birthday. And they're Pisces on a Tuesday. Pisces gonna get them. Water. Alright, moving along. Blue Jays versus Cleveland. Blue Jays can get their 17th win in the 17th state in order of statehood. And we know Ohio equals 16. We talk about that profusely. Ohio 16. They can pick up their 16th home loss. I think, what is it? Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays equals 59. 59 is the 17th prime. Now, the 16 here, you know, goes with that. 16, they can stay on 16 away wins. Today has 21-day numerology. They can pick up their 21st away loss. So I'm probably going to go with Cleveland, but they're on upset alert. Jay's favorite. Jays our favorite. Lauer. Tom Jordan Morning Show. Logan Allen can fall to 5-5 today. Today has 55-day numerology. On a whim, I'm going to go with Toronto because of the 59 and the 17 thing. But I'm scared of this 16, this 15. No cap. Mars equals 15. Who's the pitcher? We got a Virgo, not from Mars. And we got a Gemini, not from Mars. So these niggas are from Mercury, facing each other. So we can, I think we good with Cleveland. But they're, Cleveland losing, excuse me. Give me Toronto. But Jays are on upset alert. I'm going to take them. Blue Jays, ML. Give me the over of 8.5. And give me Cleveland with the runs. Mets struggling, boy. Atlanta equals 15. Mets equals 15. So ATL should get that 15th away win today. I'm telling you, they're going to make this run real quick. Mets does not equal. I always think that. Mets equals 51. The reflection of 15. But we know Atlanta equals 15, right? Atlanta 15. So ATL can pick up their 15th away win. Mets can pick up their 47th away, or 47th win. 47 is the 15th prime. Trump 47, Georgia 37, no. Game ain't in Georgia's. Frankie Montes. Mets versus Braves all time. I've never looked at this before. Whoa, 420 and 516 all time. Mets on the home front. This is regular season. Regular season, they're 232 and 238. Okay. Spencer Strider. Alright, Strider is 33 and 15. Atlanta equals 15. He can stay on 15 losses. Pick up his 34th win. New York equals 33, though. The game is in New York all the time. and New York got the 39. We got 39-day numerology. This nigga's on the road. He's 16-10 on the road. New York's the 11th state. What's up with this 16 though? He could become 3-5. I'm still gonna ride with ATL though, no cap. Lay in ATL, ML. Braves are favorite. I got him in ML though. I'm gonna put him on upset alert too because I don't like the 33 up there. But I still think they can win it. Give me the under of 8.5 over. And Braves with the runs. It's rigged. Upset equals 27. Mets can stay on 27 home wins. If that happens, we know Cancer equals 37, just like Georgia. Georgia equals 37. Braves can pick up their 37th win. 37 is the 12th prime number. Mets could pick up their 12th home loss. So I like that. I like that a lot. Yankees versus the Red Stockings. New York equals 39. Reds could pick up their 39th loss today. Reds versus Yankees on time record. Wow, I'm not typing shit. Alright, all time. Or again, Ohio 16. Reds are 14-15 versus the Yankees. The game is in Ohio. Ohio equals 16. They are at home. They are 5-7 at home. Reds equals 19. That'd be a hell of an upset. 67 is the 19th prime. Reds could be, get their 19. Whatever. Rodon is 9-5. 5's the third prime. He's wearing number 55, and then this nigga's wearing number 81. That's serious upset alert. Serious upset alert. Let me see though. Carlos Rodon. What that got to do with anything? Carlos Rodon, all-time record 84-68. All-time road record regular season. He is 40-39. 39-day numerology today, but Tuesday equals 40. Ooh, Yankees on upset alert. Rodon, I'm gonna take the Yankees, but they on upset alert too. I don't know about that shit, man. You might wanna watch this one. This one might want to watch for real. A lot of teams on upset alert today. We'll take the over. Big Red Machine, pause. I'm 9.5, and we'll take Yanks with the runs, but they are on upset alert. I will be cautious. Ooh, look at that over and look at this. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's minus 160, like 16. And Ohio equals. You guys should. Alright. Diamondbacks versus White Sox. These White Sox hell, but they gonna lose today. Pick up their 55th loss. Arizona equals 39 though, and so does White Sox. Ooh, shit. White Sox 39. Diamondbacks pick up their 39th loss today. And pick up their 21st away loss or 21st away win. Let me see. Arizona 39. Arizona Diamondbacks 81. Upset alert. 42. Ooh, 75. 75 day numerology today. We gotta look at it. Ryan Nelson could become 4-3 today. Leisure, can become 3-4 today. 3-day numerology. White Sox be shocking the shit out of me. That's worth $1 parlay for sure. White Sox versus AZ. Alright, all time. Arizona is 7-18 against the Diamondbacks. I mean, White Sox are 7-18 against the Diamondbacks all time. They're at home. They are 3-10 against them. Israel equals 64. They can fall 3-11. 3-11 is the 64th prime number. or they can become 4-10. Tuesday 23. Give me Arizona today, man. I'm gonna take AZ. Arizona ML. Give me the over. Actually, yeah, give me the over of 8.5. And AZ with the runs. Watch them. I'm not gonna put them on upset alert, but the White Sox are known for that shit. Pirates versus Brewers. Pirates are 32-48, 23 or 12-27 away. Brewers 43-36, 23-16. Peralta 7-4. He could fall to 7-5 today. 75 day numerology. And let me see. Fucking dogs, bro. Them shit's hell. Alright, he's 60-40. Tuesday equals 40. All time home record. 35-19. Brewers 36, so we good. We're gonna take the Brew. It might be a close one though. But I don't give a fuck about Haney. It's cancer season. He could fall to 3-7. I think Milwaukee equals 37, don't it? 53. Yeah, Milwaukee 37 and 53. So we good with that. We're gonna take the Brewers. We know Brewers equals 36. And they can stay on 36 losses today at home. So we need the Brewers. Brewers ML. You go to the grocery store. This bitch start tripping. Brewers. We'll take the under 7.5. Hey, get from over there, nigga. And we'll take Brewers with the runs. Seattle versus the Twins. Minnesota. Indianapolis got that 55. Mariners. Castillo 4-5. Paddock 3-6. He can become 4. Both teams can be pitchers can be 4-6 with a Minnesota win today. Let's see. All right, damn, 237 and 248. Country's 248 years old right now. All-time home record. Oh, 128. Yeah, I like Minnesota too. Unfortunately, Seattle got the 19 connection. They can pick up their 19th away loss. So give me the Twins. Twins ML. Give me the under of 8.5. And Twins with the runs. Damn, man. All these fucking games. Fucking tired. Rays versus Royals. Rays are on a hot streak. Tuesday equals 40, though. Let's see. Who's pitching? Taj Bradley 4-5. He could become 5-5 today. I like that. Chris Bubeck 6-5. Florida 65. Give me the Rays ML. Give me the under of 8.5. Give me Rays with the runs. Excuse me. Cubs and Cardinals. Ooh. Mars 15. Cardinals might shock them today. But you never know. Jameson Talon 7-4, 75 date numerology today. You can fall to 7-5. 21 date numerology. You know what I mean? Cubs can stay on those 21 wins. Cardinals looking spooky. They can stay on 15 home losses today. Let's see. I'm sure these played hella times. Sorry. I'm ready to go take a nap. Alright, Cubs. God damn. Maybe they lose today. I got the Cardinals giving them that 1,223rd loss today on a 23 win Tuesday 23. So I'm just going on a limb, and I like Talon becoming 7-5. So give me the Cards. ML. We'll take the under 8.5. Cards. Phillies versus Astros. Ooh. Houston, Texas, 46. We're going to go with the Astros. I like that. Astros, ML. Dodgers versus Rockies. It'd be hell if the Rockies win, but they're not. Dodgers, ML. That's going to be crazy if they lose. Right? Wouldn't it? If the Dodgers lose, that would be crazy. But 61 is the 18 prime. Rockies should become 18-61. 40-40 on a Tuesday. 18-23 away on the Tuesday. LA is finna lose. Give me the Red Sox. You know, LA equals 41. Boston come 41-40. Angels can fall to hold your horses. Hold your horses. LA does equal 41, but we got 39 date numerology, and I think Angels equals. No, it doesn't. Alright, good. Alright, let me look at that. Coco, what are you doing? Whoa. Angels are 325 and 365 versus the Red Sox all time in the regular season. They are at home. They are 179 on the 41st prime and 161 baseball 162. Boston's favorite. I'm gonna take Boston, but they on upset alert, man. Today's the 24th too. I'm gonna take the Angels. I'm gonna take the Angels. Nationals versus Padres. Give me the Padres. And Marlins versus my Giants. Giants on upset alert, but I got them. They got that minus 190, 190 days left in the year. So this is what we got for today. Now, in other news, FredSmith died. I see nobody's talking about that, but he died on a Saturday. You know what I mean? And he's, if you don't know who FredSmith is, this is Mr. Fedex. And again, I tell you all the time, you're going to get news about a zodiac sign and the upcoming zodiac sign. FredSmith is a Leo. Leo season is up next. Let's see. So he died June 21st. Let's look at that date numerology real quick. June 21st was a Saturday. Saturday. 72, 36, 18, and 52 date numerology on that Saturday. We know Fedex is centered in Memphis. He died in Memphis. 193 is what? That's the 44 prime. Never mind. Does Memphis equal 44? No, but Memphis, Tennessee equals 72. And, you know, the day he died has 72 date numerology, and I think his name equals 72. Smith. No, it doesn't. But Fred equals 21, and he died on the 21st. Let me see what it was that I was looking at. But yeah, Tennessee is the 16th state in order of statehood. That's where he died. Saturday equals 53, which is the 16th prime number. Notice that he had an estimated net worth of 5.3 billion. You know what I mean? Like 53. So yeah. Oh, he was born in 1944 and died on the day, leaving 193 days left in the year, which is the 44th prime number. Man, from Arkansas. Let's look at FedEx 44. What are the odds? And that is, again, 193 is the 44th prime number, and he died on the day, leaving 193 days left in the year. FedEx 44. Leo. See, he's a Leo, man. But his full name, Fred Rick Wallace Smith. Wow. Equals 205, like 25 is 2025, and we know about the 97. 97 is the 25th prime number. It's 2025. We know death equals 25. Nigga is dead. He's dead. Alright. So, man, I don't know what is going on with my shit. Pause. Death equals 25, not dead, but death equals 25. So that was that. But what to look out for today in the news before I let you niggas go on and do what you do. Like I said, man, probably some serious Catholic news, war news. If I get a message from the goddamn, my boy, not my boy, but from the Pope. But yeah, man, no ceasefire. Israeli forces struck a radar near Iranian capital Tehran, according to Google Translate social media. I'll be looking at Al Jazeera, man. Let's look at Al Jazeera. Them niggas over there. They over there for real. Them niggas over there. So let's look at Al Jazeera as Israel and Iran. Wait, when was this? So this is today. Alright, so let's see. Iran and Israel are reported to have agreed to a ceasefire following 12 days of exchanging intense airstrikes, including a last-minute barrage fire by our Prime Minister Netanyahu said in a statement on Tuesday morning that Israel had agreed to the truce proposal announced by Donald Trump overnight. Earlier, Iran's state television reported that the ceasefire had so they claim that they're going with the ceasefire. But let's see. Iran. But you know, I think as what's it called is see look. All right, so they are violating the ceasefire because Israel is still bombing them niggas. So let's see. I'm hearing from people in Iran's northern province who say that they have heard explosions there. Yeah, so they still bombing. I don't see this ending. We know it's George Orwell's birthday tomorrow, so be on the lookout for some really outlandish shit. 76-day numerology and 56-day numerology tomorrow. And it's the... let me shut up. But yeah, so... Very, very crazy day tomorrow for sure. And then Friday, you know what we're looking out for Friday is, you know, probably the biggest attack of this war should be coming up on Friday. So if you want more, you already know Gematria Effect News, my man Zachary K. Hubbard, you know what I mean? You can go to the website or go to his YouTube channel. Other than that, I fuck with y'all. Fuck with me.